Hello everyone, welcome back to Quest for Glory 1. My name is Daniel, this is Omnia Faeces, and as you might remember from the previous episode, we are currently in the guild hall where we have been speaking to this guy down here, which is Wolfgang Abenteuer, about certain events about the town and the surrounding areas, about monsters and brigands and stuff like that. What we also have been doing is, if you remember, we were reading the notes on the quest board over here. So we found 2 quests at the healers and 4 quests at the castle gates. So that is where we are going to go now. So let's just head over there. We could go into the magic shop over there, but since we aren't that very good at magic, I think that we should skip that part, at least for now. We also could go further up this road here and look at other parts of the town, but we can't really do anything there at the moment, and we are going to be forced to go there anyway later on. So I think we will go there when we really need to. So let's exit Spielberg. The breeze is cool, but you feel a shiver deeper than just a cold. You are on your own in a very dangerous place. So this is. I don't know for how long that music is going to play. This is where you might run into some bit of a problems with this game. You see, you just have to walk around like this. If I continue walking, it would just you will just get a new screen, and it would look something like this. So it's a good thing to draw your own map when playing this game, and just note down where you find interesting things, so that you easily could find your way back, because it can be a bit tricky to know where you're supposed to be going. But since I have played this game somewhat before, I know that this is the way to go, at least for now. The bright smell of fresh herbs mingles with the aroma of wood smoke as you near a hut by the side of the road. So let's look at the hut. The house looks cheery and well kept. It has the sign of the healer above the entrance. So this is the healers, and as you can see here, this looks very suspiciously like a castle. So that is where the castle gate is. But since this is the healers, I think that we should start our adventure here. So let's just try to open the door. The door seems to be barred on the inside. Perhaps you should knock. You could knock on the door and the door will open, and that is the way to get in. But if we look at a character sheet, which I believe... No, that's cast a spell. There it is. You see, we've got these red numbers here. These are the abilities that have increased because we have been doing something. Our intelligence has gone up, and as you can see, puzzle points and experience, and we got now 7 magic points instead of 5 that was started with. So magic is connected to intelligence, apparently. But we also got some skills here that we're not very good at. We've got climbing and we've got pick locks, and I thought that we should practice these skills a little bit out here. So let's just write pick lock. The door appears to be barred on the inside. Your skill in lockpicking is insufficient to open a sardine can with a key, which is pretty bad. So let's just go back and see if something happened. Yeah, you see pick locks is now at 2. So let's just continue doing this for a while. Right pick locks, and you get the same messages. You can just press F3, and the last thing you wrote just appears again, so you don't have to write it if there's something that you need to write again. and especially in this game, since you have to do a bit of grinding. So let's go back and have a look. Now our pick locks is at 13. I don't know how far up it will go though. Let's try a little bit more. It will do no good here. The door is barred from the inside. So see, we got a different message now, which I would assume, let's try a bit more, that we can't practice our pick locks anymore. Well, now it's 18, so yeah, maybe we can. Let's go a little bit more. So this is basically what you have to be doing, what you have to do in the game with all your skills. Just grind them. And I will be doing a lot of that, I think. Yeah, I see Picklocks now 24, we've got Agility 21 and Vitality 17, so everything has gone up. Not everything, but at least these three abilities have gone up, our experience have increased. But you see here, our stamina is going down, so that is not good. And when it is low enough, I mean, if it gets low and you don't do anything about it, you will eventually die, I believe. So what you can do at these moments, you can just type rest, and then you rest for 10 minutes, and you can go back and have a look, and hopefully it should have increased. And you can do this until he says that you are too impatient to rest. So let's try rest again. You're too impatient to rest right now. So that is one way to just sort of get your stamina back. But just be aware that you have to remember to look at the clock, which you haven't got, but you know, well, at least check the time of day. One other thing that we could do, but we'll get to that, I think. No, I could show you here instead. Just look tree. The tree is a large oak. There's a nest and a single limb that seems to reach out toward the hut. So let's look at the nest. It is made of twigs, leaves and herbs, probably stolen from the healer's garden. There's a bird-like creature sitting in the nest. So let's look at the bird. The creature looks more like a small flying lizard than a bird. That's eerie. What we can do, we need to grind one more skill, and we can do it over here. Let's climb tree. So now over here we'll try to climb the tree. It takes a lot of skill and practice to climb this tree. So let's go back into our character sheet and have a look, and climbing is now at 2. So we will just have to be forced to be doing this until he's able to climb the tree. So just repeat this over and over again. And this also, of course, drains your stamina, which means that you have to rest. You will get a message saying that you are too tired to do anything, and basically that everything you do hurts. So we get the same messages. And we'll know when we've got high enough skill to climb the tree, because he will actually climb the tree. So let's see where we are with climbing. 13, that's pretty good. We are getting somewhere at least. Luck has increased, agility has increased, our experience has increased, but of course our stamina is going down. But you see, we got one more health point. That's has to do with vitality, I think, but it has increased right now. Alright, anyway. Let's just continue climbing a tree until we can get up there. And I know that these things are a bit boring to watch. I'm just basically showing you now what the game is like. You have to do a lot of these things out of necessity. But I will, like I said, do a lot of these things off camera, so that you don't have to be forced to watch it, so that we can get on with the story and get on with the game. Oh, come on, we have to be getting there now. Will you climb this tree already? There we go. See? Now we're up the tree, and this bird-like creature flies away. And now you see the mouse pointer here, which means that we can't literally, or we can't do anything really, except we can look at the nest. The nest sits on the branch. In the nest is an object which appears to be a ring glinting in the sunlight, which is lucky for us, because if you remember, one of the quests were to find a lost ring and to inquire about that at the healers, and we are outside the healers and we appear to have found the ring. Now we just need to get our hands on it. I believe you can climb the branch. I'm not really sure. But let's just climb down the tree, because there's another way we can get it, and there's also, which is also a pretty good way of grinding another skill that we might need, which is throwing. So what we need to be doing here is we need to look at the ground, just as it appears. All right, we don't have to look at the ground, but on the ground there are a bunch of rocks. You can just get rocks. You pick up a few small rocks. And if you look at the inventory, you have picked up 10 small rocks. And what you can do with these is basically throw them. So this is the cheapest way of actually practicing your throwing skills. So you just have to repeat this. And the reason why, normally he starts throwing them, first he throws them to the right, the next one he throws to the left, and so on. And then you get a message saying that you just threw a stone away. But we don't get that here, because we are actually onto something here, and that's why he positioned himself the way he did. We are actually trying to throw the stone towards the nest. And now we get this message that I talked about. You're so exhausted that everything you do hurts. Better get some rest. So I think we better have. So let's repeat that. Let's rest for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 10 minutes, 50 minutes. Now you are too impatient to rest, which means that we can't get more rested than that. Where we are, we see our stamina is 13. Throwing is at 17, which means that we are throw rock. I can't spell today either. Throw rock, which means that we are getting close to where we want to be. I don't know the exact number. I don't know where that ability has to be in order for us to successfully hit the nest. You see the glinting object in the remains of the nest, and he just automatically goes over there and picks it up. You pick up a shiny gold ring. So that's good. So let's just have a look at throwing. It's at 21. We've got some more strength and intelligence, apparently. That's a bit weird. And of course, stealth. We could grind that as well. We could just type sneak. Stealth as the average goon. Did something happen there? Yeah, now stealth is at 4. So that is what we can do. We can just go about the place and sneak, and that is how we increase that skill. But just let's head over to the door. Knock the door. You hear the inside bolts slide open. Come on in. So let's enter the healers. The fragrance of the herbs mingle with some other rather pungent odor as you step into the healer's house. Lovely day, isn't it? Ma, you look very healthy for an adventurer. You must be new. What can I do for you? I can sell you potions if you like. I also buy spell components if you are interested in gathering some for me. Don't mind me, I always have so much to do around here. So she's just working away there. But let's ask her about potions, because she can sell us potions if we need them. I make and sell healing potions, magic potions, vigor potions, and undead unguent. Is that how you pronounce that? And we can ask about these. Let's ask about... oh no, there they are. The potions will cost you, let's see, 40 silvers for healing, 60 silvers for magic. These are the two that we will be needing the most. And of course, vigor potions, which is life. No, not life. It's for stamina. So that's 20. And undead is 100. Let's ask about the ingredients. I will pay you for cheetah claws, troll beard, magic mushrooms, and flowers from Irana's peace. So if we find anything of these, we could just return here and sell them to her. So that's good. It's a clean but very cluttered little hut filled with bottles and potions. The healers are busy puttering around with the potions. There's a small flying creature preening itself. A ladder leads to the loft above. A pot over the fire shimmers with herbs. It is pleasantly warm in here. A small flying creature. This looks a lot like the one in the nest. Small on a prehistoric scale, but still a pterosaur. Don't know how to pronounce that. Don't know what it is. Anyway, let's ask about what else can we? Let's ask about the claw. The cheetah looks like a cross between a panther and a man. It is vicious and tough. Unless you are a very tough fighter, you had best try to get away from it. If you do manage to kill it, then I will pay you 5 silvers for each claw. So I don't think this is something that we will go after where we are right now. And I think the cheetah only comes out at night as well. So that's why you have to be aware of the time. So, what else did she want? Let's ask about the beard, which you spell like that. The trolls around here are tough monsters that cannot stand the light of day and so are found at night or in caves. They are very difficult to kill, but I will pay you 2 healing potions for the beard of a troll. So that's good. Healing potions were 40 silvers, right? So that's 80 silvers. That's I think that's pretty good. So, what else did she want? Let's ask about the ingredients, like one more. And cheetah claws, troll beards, magic mushrooms, and flower from Irana's peace. So let's ask about the mushrooms. I used the mushrooms for my fairy ring to make magic potions. I will pay you 1 gold for some. So that's very, very good. Ask about the flowers then. Let's see. I use flowers from Irana's peace to the north in nearly all my potions. They have some of the magic of the place even when they are dried. I will pay you 5 silvers for a flask full of flowers. I haven't got a flask. Ask about the flask then. I will pay you 1 silver for each empty flask you bring me so I can use it for more potions. Waste not, want not, I always say. Well, yeah, the thing here is if you buy potions from her and you... they end up in your inventory, and once you use them, then the note in the inventory changes from, let's say, healing potion. It changes into empty flask, and then you can return here and sell her the empty flask. So that is always good. Ask about the loft. Now. We use the word loft in this game. I thought they said loft. Can we climb the ladder? Or will she get upset if we do that? Don't be nosy. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's right. I'd forgotten about that. Let's ask her about the ring that we found. It is shaped in gold like a braid of the herb alphelas with entwined leaves. I don't know why I don't know how I lost it. I hardly ever take it off. So let's give her the ring then. Oh, thank you for finding my ring. Now how I missed this. Here are 6 golds and 2 healing potions for your reward. That's a darn good reward, I'd say. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy to have my ring back. Oh, we got a kiss. How nice. You put the reward away and tell her she is welcome as you leave to avoid being kissed again. Yeah, I think that's better. I love the animations. I just love the animations. All right, so that's all we need to know from her. We could, of course, return and buy potions, but let's not do that yet. Let's head over to the castle because we want to ask a bit more questions. We're almost running out of time on this video. I know that not a lot have happened, but a lot will happen let's just type hello. There will be more action in other videos, especially since I will do a lot of the grinding off camera. Are you speaking to me? Yes. Ask about the Baron. My lord sees no one since the loss of his son and daughter. Alright, ask about the son. Can we do that? The Baronet Bernard von Spielberg was a proud young man with the dark hair and eyes of his father, the Baron. He rode off one morning and his horse returned without him. The horse had been raked by the claws of some large animal. There is still a reward offered for the safe return of the Baronet, but I fear he is dead. Ask about the daughter then. Elsa was his name, right? Yeah, see, I can't spell either. Ask about Elsa. It's much easier to spell. Elsa von Spielberg was a lovely young child with braided brown hair and bright blue eyes, like her mother, the Baroness, used to have. A large winged creature flew over the castle walls, grabbed Elsa, and vanished before the guards could fire upon it. We searched everywhere for her, but to no avail. Even the jester Yorick joined the search for her. The Baron sent a troop of guards to storm Baba Yaga's hut, but I think their skulls... Yeah, that's the timer for this video. But we'll continue a few more minutes. But I think their skulls sit atop her fence now. Elsa von Spielberg would be about 18 now, so that's... She's been gone quite a while. Ask about Baba Yaga. The powerful ogress Baba Yaga is the cause of all the Baron's misfortune. She is a wild creature who knows much magic. Okay. Ask about monsters. Could we do that? The manifold creatures stalking the forest. The Baron has too few guards to protect this valley from them. So, yeah, I can see how that's a problem. The brigands then. There are now too few guards to take out the brigands who still rob our people and drive away the traders. They hide somewhere near the edge of this valley. Okay. Ask about the brigand leader. The leader of the brigands must be a good strategist. He has organized and led many raids which result in much treasure and little loss on the part of the brigands. Without their leader, the brigands would soon flee. I see. How about the warlock? The brigands are protected by a magic user. Not much is known about him, but he seems to use more magic potions and powders than spells. I see. I don't know if there's any more we can find out in here. Could we ask him to open the gate? Yeah, we can. So we can actually enter the castle. Let's do that, and let's end this video. I know that not a lot have happened. That's just due to the fact that I showed you a bit of the grinding that you need to be doing in this game. But we'll be skipping most of that. There is also a bit of grinding you can do here. Actually, there's two. There's a sword master that walks around here that you could train, so you can become better at fighting. And if we walk to the right, there will be a small stable over here where we can actually work and make a bit of money. And we can also sleep there. So working there will also increase our abilities, our statistics. And then we will get, I think, 5 silvers. So that's something that you should be doing every day. Just work here and train here. And that is something that we'll be doing off cam. You won't see that in every video, of course. So yeah, that's it for this time. And I hope you enjoy this video, even though there hasn't happened a lot, except that we learned more about the basic story behind Spielberg. And I hope to see you in the next video, where we will be heading out into the wilderness and do some fighting. So I see you then. Thank you. Bye bye.